Okay. So that what this is. It is silences. But the quietness is worth thousands of gold. Okay. Sometimes quietness and silver thousands of gold. You have to apply as per the situation, not all the time. Okay. If I am asking your opinion, you are thinking, okay, quietness is 1,000 gold, and keeping quiet. No. When you're facing an interview, if you keep quiet, what happens? You will fail. Yeah, something. You need to speak up to the weaker thing, but certain times the silence is better. When there's a quarrel, silence is better. Do you know that? When there's a quarrel, silence is better. Okay? When there is a what you call vain speech, somebody is talking meaningless speech or speaking what you call hurting others by their words, then the silence is good. You understand? So you don't participate there.
Silence is good. I thought you were supposed to speak against it.
Yeah, if you can. If you cannot, at least you won't participate or endorse. Okay. Thank you. So, story of the day. Yeah, returning. Come the phone.
Talking about Lord Shiva and why Lord Shiva is blue.
Why?
Why Lord Shiva is blue.
I can't hear it very well. So, yeah, there's sound sitting here. Louder.
I'm going to be talking about Lord Shiva. One of the names of Lord Shiva is Nilakanda, he who has a blue neck. Lord Shiva got the blue neck after drinking the lethal poison during the churning of oceans. To get Amrita. While the ocean of milk was being churned by the Devas and Asuras using snake Vasuki as the rope in order to obtain Amrita, the nectar of morality, the snake was unable to bear the pain of being used as a rope and had to spit poison into the sea which was being churned. It was the dreaded poison, which had the power to destroy the universe. The poison started emitting fumes and soon started to spread in the water and air. Lord Shiva soon realized that the poison had the power to destroy the cosmos and immediately gathered the poisonous foam in his hand and drank it to save the world. As no one could bear the poisonous fumes emitted by the poison, and both Devas and Asuras began to collapse due to suffocation. They ran for help to Brahma, who looked for the advice to Vishnu. Vishnu said only Shiva in his universe can digest the deadliest poison of all poisonous of universe. So both parties went to Kailash and prayed Lord Shiva to help. Shiva being the supreme and one who chose to consume the poison, Goddess privately got alarmed about the safety of her husband Lord Shiva, caught hold of his neck to avoid poison from entering his body. The poison remained in the throat of Shiva, making him the color blue.
So can you tell the story now? You finish reading now, now tell the story.
Okay, so Lord Shiva is basically blue because...
Is Lord Shiva is blue? Lord Shiva is, what's the color of Lord Shiva? It's a reddish color, pavalam. What do you call it? Coral.
Like a coral.
Coral,
Yes.
Coral color. That's what this is color. Okay? So, not Lord Shiva is blue. You see many pictures that Lord Shiva is blue, that's wrong. The Lord Shiva is a reddish or coral color. So here, his throat is, this neck side is blue color. So the story says why, because it's a blue throat, a blue neck. So Neela Kandan. Neela means blue, Kandan means neck. Okay, so she says a story of how did she get that name? How did he get the name?
So the story is about how a snake, Vasiki, was being used as a rope. So she was unable. She couldn't.
You know, using this snake as a rope. Why they are using the snake as a rope? For what? It's called the ocean, the ocean, the Milky Ocean. So on those days, Devas and Asuras, the demons and the celestials, they wanted to get the nectar of Amardam. What's the special about Amardam? What is special about Amardam? Immortality. You never die, never get old. Okay? So if something is like there, you would go for it, don't we?
No.
If somebody says, okay, in the deep, in the depth of the Atlantic Ocean, there's a special medicine or something there that gives you the immortality and the youthfulness, then everyone will go and churn that ocean, won't we?
No.
Maybe they'll go for games, huh?
Reason why we wouldn't, because if you do get immortality and then you get sick, you just have to live with it.
Okay.
That's torture.
But Amardam is, what do you call, protect you from sickness too.
But if everybody goes there and then
Everyone can live together happily. No one will die.
No, if people reproduce and then babies they'll also make the babies do it and then the world population will.
Okay. So overfilled with that, okay. So, but they wanted to get that Amardam. So, wanted to get the Amardam, you need to churn. You know churning? You know the churning action? Like, so churning, they do the, what do you call, mattu. Mattu, what is called in English? Yeah.
The butter, yeah. To
like
get the butter from, to separate the butter from buttermilk or from milk.
They use a small, what do you call it?
It's a churner, it's a churner.
Churner, oh,
Yeah,
churner.
it's a churner.
So churner, so they, what do you call it? The stem of this churner, what do you call it? Connected to the rope, and two persons sit, one on that side, and you pull the rope. So churners move this way and that way. That's why they're churning the milk and getting the, what do you call it, butter and other things and separating from the yogurt. Okay, that's the churner. It's like a grinder, but grinder only on one side. This is both ways, churning. So they do that. So for that, they got the, what do you call it, as a snake, Vasiki, Adishesha Vasiki, as the rope. So when they do that, unbearable pain, the snake spit the poison. So this poison,
Why didn't it say stop? Why didn't it just say stop?
it's so painful.
But it could just say
Somebody is
stop.
pulling the throat too, he couldn't open his mouth. So that poison called Alahala Visham, they're very toxic and noxious. So it was everyone about to die. So the celestials and other people running here and there. So then Lord Shiva sent one person to collect that poison. Who did? Anyone remember? Huh? Agastya? You know Sundara, the third saint from here. Before he was born in previous birth, he was near to Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva sent Sundara to collect that poison in a ball. So he collected the poison and brought it back. That's why the another name for Sundara is Alala Sundara. He collected the Alala poison. Okay? So he collected that, but Lord Shiva got it and drank it. Okay? So what will happen to Lord Shiva if he drinks that poison? Neck turn blue, yes. Before that? Anyone drink poison? What happened?
No, but
Huh?
he's gonna die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but God can't die.
Yeah, God can't die.
Yes, no.
Why? God has no birth, no death. Okay? Everyone, if you see that there are, what is the birthday is called? A celestial beings with the birthday, you could celebrate the birthday. Birthday is called Jayanti. Have you heard of Jayanti? Krishna Jayanti, Krishna's birthday. The month of Pavani, Ashtami, Krishna Jayanti. Ramanavami. Okay, Buddha Jayanti. And everything is there. But there is no Jayanti or birthday for Lord Shiva. There is no Jayanti or birthday for Lord Muruga or Lord Ganesh. Okay?
Why?
Because they have never been born.
How about Krishna?
Krishna has them, yes.
But did he die?
Yes.
Or
That's place behind.
Then who created Lordship?
Now,
Then who created Lordship?
there's no one is
that makes no sense because
Taimili, Tandaili. He doesn't have any father or mother.
He just magically do it.
Yeah, he has been there all the time. There's no time there he wasn't there. He's eternal and everlasting.
well, that sucks. It's like that's so boring. It's like, oh,
He's the cause of the all causes. There is no cause for him. He's the cause of the all causes. All the material world and all the living beings, all those things are created by him. He is the eternal father. He's the eternal mother. But no one has created Lord Shiva.
Did he create the Big Bang?
Yes, yes, it's plan.
Bang.
It's not created and rested. It's being created. While we are talking, there are so many big bangs happening, so many big crunches happening. Sources.
After talking about this, we can tell them after the moon it's like related to the Milky Way, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now that you heard the story, has any of you read the story before about the churning of the ocean? There are other things that sprang up from the ocean. There are other things that came out of the ocean. Anybody knows? Yeah.
One was like a maiden or something. No, I mean a cow. Cow.
Yeah. Kamadhenu.
Cow.
What else? Yeah.
The moon.
The moon. Okay. What else? Yes, as per our story, the moon came from the ocean, churning of the ocean, which is like all the Puranas, they have the story in vivid description, like how the ocean is churned and how these things came, which is so close to the description of the Milky Way. Like think of it in that angle. It is also the description of the Milky Way because the moon was created from the huge crater that actually, I think it was a meteorite that went and hit the earth, and the top layer of earth got detached from the whole earth, and that became the moon as per the real story.
Yeah. First one.
So that's what became the ocean also for us. That's why the ocean is so huge. So this churning of the ocean is also the forming of the cosmos, the cosmic system. So that's why when we say churning of the ocean, it's called Parkadal, that is the Milky Ocean, which is like another way of saying the Milky Way.
Or galaxy.
Galaxy.
When you see the galaxy picture, it's like that, like a churning movement there. You see that? Yeah. You can get it here too. I'll get it right here. So then, how did the blue girl? So he didn't die. So the story says Parvati, the Shakti, out of the affection, he just hold his neck with her hand.